Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see our happy faces. My name is Ezekiel Babatunde. Anyway, you know what we're going to be doing, so let's jump right into it. Number 5 is the column view, and this one is very nice. So when you're in Finder, this is basically how it looks normally, right? Maybe you want to look for things and you have folders and folders. Rather than clicking a folder then see what you have, what you just do is come right here, this icon, this column icon, you click it and you have something like this. So once I have a file like this, I can just select it, or let me say for IG now, like we saw before. So before it was showing just this, but now we can see everything, which is very cool. So if I go on and on, if I have any folder, and it's very nice if you have folder in folders. So take for example this right here, I have this, then I can go to this, you see, folders and folders and folders. So if it were just the normal one, I would just go here, and once I go here I can't see the previous things, but now it shows me the part. It shows me that okay, this timeline I'm seeing is inside this, and this is inside this, and this is inside this, and this is inside this, which is very cool. All right, that's feature number 5. On to feature number 4. Feature number 4 is almost something like this, but then you have to have this done, so it must have the colon. So imagine I downloaded something and then it's not showing me the thing exactly. So let's say I downloaded this, for example. Now I can't really see anything until I come to the colon icon, and now I can see that I can actually convert the image. I can even create a PDF with this, which is very mind-blowing. So normally what I would have done if I was here is I would have opened this with the Finder. So open with preview rather. I would have opened this with preview, and the moment I open with preview, the next thing I want to do is come to file, then I say export. This is just a whole lot. Then I now tell it what format I want, but I don't have to do all of this. Once I have the colon feature, I know this is what I want to convert. I just come here, convert image, and then I can select. So it's very easy. Rather than going from one place to another, then going to preview, you have it all done, which is very nice. And you could also create PDFs, and there is more if you want to remove the background, which is not really very accurate, but then it works anyway. Now tip number 3 is something like this, but then it has more features. Tip number 3 is the preview in MacBook, and it's very useful, very resourceful. So let's say I have this, for example, and I want to convert it to maybe JPEG or something. I know it's in JPEG, but then maybe my video editing app does not recognize it or something. Maybe it has some issues, right, while I was downloading. One thing I can do is right click, and I go to preview. All right, then I can come to file, I go to export. The next thing I want to do is name it whatever it is I want to name, select where the file should be. Maybe I want it to be in desktop or something. Now the format, if it's JPEG, if it's IKE, whatever it is, I think I want JPEG, right? So I can also increase the quality, but obviously with the quality comes size. So the better the quality, the larger the size. All right, so let's say I want the best. This is just 361 KB. I can handle it. So I say save. Now once I go to where I saved it, I think it was saved in desktop, I have it right here. I have 361 KB, which is very nice. So now once I open it, because it was exported in preview, once I open it in my video editing software, it's going to work, which is very time saving and beautiful. This next one is a very mind-blowing one, right? So for some of us who are always on our screen for the most part of our day, right, many times we don't even know when it's dark outside, but just on our screen. But then this next one is a very mind-blowing one. It's in 2 parts. There's the wallpaper part, and there's also the system part. So one thing you can do is come to the Apple icon, click it, go to system settings, then you want to go to wallpaper. Now you can see that this is actually what is in light mode. If I put it to dark mode, it comes something like this. But then this is 8:37 a.m. I actually want it to be in dynamic, such that the wallpaper is telling me basically how the day looks like. So when we are done, it kind of shows that it's a little bit dark. Then when we're in the morning, it shows something like this. When we're in the afternoon, maybe it could even have a little bit of sun. And when we're at night, it looks something like this, which is very cool. You can see the stars, self-explanatory. Now for the number 1, this one is very nice, and if you are a fan of organization like I am, you actually love this one, and it's called Ustax. So this is my desktop right now, and everything is so messed up because these are the things on my desktop. There are just so many, and my desktop is not even big enough to fit everything. So what do we want to do? We want to organize them such that things that have the same property, the things that have the same group, can be in the same place. So one thing we want to do is Ustax. So we right click on a free spot, and anywhere, it doesn't necessarily have to be here, it can actually be here. So you right click and then Ustax. Now this makes more sense. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned some new things. And if you're not using a MacBook, I hope you still enjoyed it, and maybe you were motivated to start using MacBook. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel, because we are on our way to 1K subscribers, and it would be nice to have you in this community. And if you have any other thing you'd like me to make a video about, please drop them in the comment section. I will check every single one of the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And if you're not using an iPhone, I hope you are motivated to maybe not MacBook. Jesus. Please drop them in the comment section. I will check every single one of the comments, as long as it's not more than 1,000.